All right, now, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is most likely to have a surprise guest at his September 22nd rally in the United States city of Houston, and that guest could be none other than US President Donald Trump. It's not confirmed at this point of time. It's all speculation. And according to reports, US President may attend the event known as Howdy Modi. And this comes after the two leaders had met on the sidelines of the G20 summit in France last month, the G20 sending a strong message to Pakistan. Donald Trump had actually backed India's stand on Kashmir. And as for the upcoming rally, it is expected that the United States and India will announce a trade deal in Houston. Now, it will be a major event as at least about 50,000 Indian Americans have registered to attend this rally. So this is Prime Minister Modi again addressing the Indian diaspora. Now, there's a lot in store for Trump as well if he indeed comes in as a special guest. Remember, the United States will hold presidential polls in 2020. And the politically active Indian American community is a big vote bank that Trump would like to woo. In fact, reports also indicate that prominent Democrats will also be attending Narendra Modi's rally. Now, this is not the first time that a world leader has in fact tried to bank on Narendra Modi's popularity to win favor of the Indian diaspora. Remember, in 2015, the then British Prime Minister David Cameron had attended Modi's rally at the Wembley Stadium, and what a rapturous welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi had got during that address at Wembley. All right, so that was David Cameron there stating that Achhe din zarur aayenge. Let's now shift our attention to some other stories. Now, where after the collapse of talks with the United States, a Taliban delegation has met with the Russian officials in Moscow. Confirming the meeting, the Russian Foreign Ministry has said that the Taliban delegation met with Zamir Kabulov, the Russian Special Envoy for Afghanistan. The Moscow had stressed the need to relaunch negotiations between the United States and the Taliban. It also added that the terror group was willing to pursue dialogue with Washington. And the meet comes after United States President Donald Trump announced that the Afghan talks were quote-unquote quite dead. Now, Trump also said that he had cancelled the meeting with the Taliban leaders at Camp David in the United States after a car bomb had killed at least about 12 people in Kabul, including an American soldier who ended up losing his life. Now, the Afghan peace talks began in Qatar last year as the United States sought to end its longest war and set a deadline for withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan. Now, under the draft deal, Taliban have to agree to permanent ceasefire in exchange of US troops drawdown. Meanwhile, there are also rising fears of terror attacks as Afghanistan is all set to hold its presidential polls later this month on the 28th of September.